I got the last laugh. That's y'all boys, man. We back on the live for real. We really about to read for real. Oh, okay, where my phone at? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We active with it for real. What's up? What up with y'all boys? One life for real. We about to read, finish the book today. Get my pen real quick. I got the last. Yo, Ski. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? It'd be funny because I'm not on here. People like, what's going on? Get a chop. Looking good. Gotta order my new. We really gotta. Oh, wait, Lord, please, I do good, Lord. Please let us, gain some followers today, gain some watch hours, some views, and let's finish the book. Get some knowledge. Things I pray. Amen. All right, let's do it. Oh, my fault for reading out loud. In industry, leaders make the wheels turn and entire operations click with the clockwork precision. This is man or woman who is responsible for the growth of nations and ambitions in the world. You'll find the most valuable player exercise his self-discipline by starting early and staying late, and when not toiling away, he is usually thinking and planning. He or she is usually thinking and planning. A call for new leaders. Anyone will be honest with himself, realize that he was have successfully competed to do with this. A leader is the person who can help others overcome any challenge. A leader is the parent who shows by example that any job worth doing is worth doing well. A leader is the student who studies to learn and not just to receive a grade. A leader is the neighbor who sets a positive example in his or her community. A leader, what up? is the employee who has the sense to realize he's the most out of who has the sense to realize that he gets the most out of any job by giving dedication to the firm base wages. A leader to realize the most important becoming a bigger, better person with each passing day. A leader own growth through self-discipline. How can you become such a leader? You fix your eye upon your goal. Visualize with every ounce of your being. Courageously set out towards it. Have faith, but you come to you. Everything in the universe works in the side. How to get the job you want. How to get the job you want. Tell me a story. One man search for work. The story of the final leadership. Pay careful attention to lessons about to unfold. During the Depression in 1930s, the phrase most often heard by employers was, "I'll just give me a job." Millions were unemployed. Hundreds of businesses had closed doors. Unemployment of feces were of people looking for work. Tens of thousands of people had migrated to the southern capital area. Only 5,000 more for employment that didn't exist. However, one young man, unintimidated by what he saw, made a starting discovery. Amazing is that he found that he could go to work almost anywhere he chose. It dawned upon one day the business everywhere were anxious to see as where the people seeking to work. The owners of these firms were preoccupied with the country hearts, and many of them were looking, hoping for them to come to their aid. But somehow show to the church solve their country problems. But all they heard was them moved on. Now, since it began, these beating hard hands were asking for unearned paychecks from companies that were born financial ruin. As no help wanted signs appeared in Serbian, this decided to become part of the solution rather. Mm. The simple idea was the positive results. With Patton pen in hand, he selected a business industry which he thought he'd like to work. And once he had been clear, he spent several weeks searching and analyzing how he could. He met and talked with area listened intently, constantly probing for additional answers. He wanted to know benefits, operation, all developments were on the horizon where the leading technology most part he wanted to have what business ownership would need to. While others were knocking doors begging for work, this could be feeling or scanning information, thinking upon the ways a business might be improved. When he was ready to approach companies in the field that he didn't ask for a job. With his briefcase in, he had a full of knowledge. The young man said to the owner something like this: "Sir, I believe I know several ways which your business can be greatly increased. I'd like to talk to you about them." Imagine here stood someone selling one thing on earth, which is the prospect to improving his business. The fact that he knew a deal about the industry permitted him to talk intelligently. He took the right mental attitude and expressed a willingness to pitch in and be out of the service. And the result, possibility mushroom, he got several hours. While many jobs record asked for work, one man found a way to be a help. Ask yourself, what had he done? First, he decided exactly on the industry he wanted. Second, he specialized. He had selected a particular line of work that was where his future would be. Third, he researched and studied field with interest where he knew his strengths and weaknesses, emphasized strengths. And fifth, he self-proved. This he did most diligently. This process may involve investing your time. Difference in investment can eliminate your time work and cheaper elaboration. Personal intelligence is a trait much admired. If carried out with discretion and logic, it can really place you credit card. It's built on definite understanding, achieve you, and harmony with your peers. If you have a goal in mind, the opportunities for personal initiative are easy to find. The jack of all trades, master of none, was the man who suffered during the jack of all trades, master of none was the man who suffered. People knew what they were doing and where they were going to sail through the pressure years like a vessel sails through. A storm. It wasn't as comfortable as it could have been, but at least the crisis says thousands of businesses actually prospered and grew larger during these lean years. Become indispensable. Ask any achiever the secret of his success, and you are likely to get an answer something along these lines. Well, I was fortunate. I worked hard and made too many mistakes and happened to be in the right place, right time. This is true. It's true as far as go. The real truth, however, is in most cases, modest people made their own breaks. They became indispensable to the enterprise, to their clients and customers because they developed invaluable personal attributes. Management and customers alike trust, rely, and can't seem to function without their support. These performers take the initiative, assume leadership roles, and can often be found. Your the best way to develop security that lasts a lifetime is outstanding. One particular line of work. Why? Because the event a real evidence of the so this you feel you'll always be in the man. The woman who truly outstanding what he does will always be the man. Readers are leaders. Wise men profit more than fools, and fools profit from wise men. For wise men try to avoid the faults of fools. No man's education is ever finished. A man's written program should be as carefully planned as his daily diet for to his food, without which he cannot mentally develop. My move where says government started with great books. There is nothing more gratifying, satisfying as I already know. And more than once hesitate before eating banner. John Wesley, the member of the movement, told his pastoral students, either read or get out of the ministry. As a reader seeking past the riches, I can say to you, either read or learn or fail gracefully. All major ministries come as a result of taking in the information. A good book instead of privilege like a friend who a black choice is or was. Haven't realized that they will be classified by what they did and how they said it. They kept coming to me with many of the master literature. You would be wise to follow example. Take the time to spend your eating with. Reserves 2 hours for reading meditation. Read with a dictionary in the third side. Dang. The cast for reading it can be summed and a quote from Men Die Device Changes Success Render. But within the miles of smaller treasures and wisdom, I wonder every great achievement on earth. There's no end on earth. John Morton Finney is a bear specimen. 100 years old, he served in World War I, became fluent in foreign language, earned 11 degrees at top school until he was 81. He still practiced law. He's an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. In his 60, he wrote in college, earning his fourth 75 to the 18th law school seminars with wide-eyed ignorance of a freshman. A very humble man who insists there's nothing extraordinary about his countenance. Finney reads three of making conscious pennies a piece as he reads. Why does he read so desperately? I can get interested in so many things that there's so much to know in this world, and it's a pleasure for me to learn. Besides, better man when would say, I finished my education because he graduated college. There's no end of learning. In his childhood, learned about his inner migrated from enslaved and brought to America. The family was bold and celebrated. He only to be rejoined after the Emancipation Proclamation. He was born in 18 in Union, Kentucky. He went to Union childhood and reading history poetry. The first book ever purchased with veterinary was everything. It proved to be a wise investment. When his mother died, they lived with his grandfather, continued education in their school for less than 6 months, but each day walked the road past the school for weeks. He walked 2 hours to school? Jeez! 1914, he joined the Army and served a year. There were more teachers with advanced degrees than any other state. Here he passed on his love of learning, been a love of first concept. Welcome to education. Every semester, each summer he would take a course. I had set this idea. He said, no child could ask me a question I could. I did not know how to answer. Soon had earned a master's degree in education. Let's finish. No child could take to heart. Read wisely your children fear. Attend lectures by respected authorities. Take courses at affordable. Education is a lifelong process. You only end when you do. Think deeply about what you learn. Digest information for yourself. Catches to act on. But most importantly, read. Stand out from the crowd. Readers are leaders. Black America. Black American Child World needs and is demanding a group of pioneers that have helped you conceive bold new plans, new ideas, new visions. Black men and women who have courage to, and initiative to with the great God lets loose a thinker on the planet that service. These are established roots in their vision. Will witness banish forever thoughts of poverty and limit scarcity. Poverty is not the enemy of the man who only believes his own happiness but actually worships. His article of fate is that there are forces that work against him, which he cannot much either less alter break. He expends energy and attempt to concede others that there's nothing either we can do. And because of the help and so is this better. To begin, you are never seen party back. Well, protein infrastructure is a state of mind. If you desire to ease through the thoughts of success, prosperity, and achievement, you must confront. Remember, the secrets you discover in anchors of diamond. The story demonstrate one of the that you these diamonds are called potential ability. There are plenty. action associated to be mine. The future require dreamers who can put their dreams into action. Achieving men will know the four fundamental steps by all who want to see. If you say to that mountain, move, never see. Oh. The dreamer will succeed in his progressive age. Any person who cherishes a lofty, if you view yourself a failure, nothing short of a dream actually will change your world. Never forgives failure. It hungers for and worships success. It has no time or half heart. Oh my goodness, bro. If you view yourself a failure, nothing short of a dream actually will change your circumstances. The world never forgives failure. It hungers and worships. It has no time for shortcomings. The achiever knows that it would be better for him to suffer loneliness, inclusion, than associate the minds that are overrun with thoughts of failure and distress. Success requires no explanation. Failures permits no alibis. If you're trying to get somewhere in the world but feel unable to move, then many barriers block your path. Do not be serious. Odds of that look so. You're not a distance will grow smaller and smaller as you approach your goals. Have courage and confidence in yourself. Oh man. What up? What up? What up? What up? I gotta hit the video. Oh, I'm tired. You about to finish it. It's how it be when you about to finish. It get tough, but we about to finish. I'm gonna give myself a chop today. If you're trying to get a starting world but feel unable to move, many barriers block your path to be discouraged. Obstacles that look so formidable at distance will grow smaller and smaller as you approach your goals. Have courage and confidence in yourself. The road will clear before you advance. Study the life stories of great men and women who, from on, have cleared the pathways of obstruction. Multiply your faith and you will maximize your obstacles. The entire science of success consists of vigorous persistence, affirmation, a determination, ability to do what which is a favorite God. Turn neither that love. If ill will or affliction holds you back, though there are numerous instances of success in spite of them, then assess your objectives. You may lack grit or hesitate. Success is anything worthwhile is a result of wholehearted faith, tremendous persistence, work, steady, lighthearted efforts, indifferent, intermittent toil has never accomplished anything and will. Then it says, in his classic work, the prophet Khalil Gibran says, when you work, you will feel a part of Earth's future. This dream, signing you that the dream was born, and in keeping with labor, you are in truth loving. To love life through labor is to intimate with life's innermost secret. Remember, said, men talk of victory as something fortunate. Work is victory. Wherever work, victory is attained. Get busy and work all your might. There is no such thing as failure for your ambition is worker. Work, many have called this a curse. Is there any salvation of the race? Is there any educator? It is the graduate. It is the most effective mentor. There is no other way of developing power, summoning resources, and building Stamina, character. All achievement begins in a thought, but ends in work. Work is its savior. Behind says, I have no chance. There's no one is willing to help me or show me the way. If there is something within you, if you are worth your weight, you will make a way if you cannot find one. You to the world minority who live in a free society. This alone offers you the opportunity to become whatever you wish. It can be done. Oh my goodness. I got 5 more pages and we done. It can be done. I am constantly by ambitious men and women who think I really have what it takes to achieve success. Without fail, my answer is resounding yes. Success is the most natural thing in the world, stated the philosopher Albert Huge. The person who does not succeed has placed himself in opposition to the laws of the universe. I know you had the ability to succeed, but I don't know if you will succeed. I know you had the ability to succeed. The rest is okay. Oh, wait. Oh, oh. All right. There is a tremendous surplus of unproductibility within the ranks of mediocrity. Meteor. Why don't many of them could lead prosperous, productive lives they had opportunities of? Why don't they? You say you desire to make your life count, that you are ambitious, then why don't you? What are you waiting for? What holds you down? Who is keeping you back? Answer these questions and you'll have a major achievement in life. There's only one answer. You. The man or woman who waits for favorable condition or favorable surgeon will do nothing but wait. Time is running out. Now is the time for personal inventory. Now is the time to find out where you're going and how you're going to get there. If you are not going, if you're not where you wish to be or what you wish to be, there's only one reason. Now is the time to find out why. A time ball is in its possession. It's ticking away one by one, bringing you closer to the day when either success will be written beside your name. The time bomb is your lifespan. How you utilize your time will determine either success. Your knowledge, your ability to make the most of your time is the vital factor determines. Blacks are growing rich. Reason now, but man who understands has achieved reason. People that are growing rich. Rich not only in material things, but in all great riches. Like he's met the principle of desire, imagination, faith, persistence. He now possesses all the great land has to offer. Perhaps no individual has shown understand the principle in the book. Founder of John Products and here are the lights from a speech delivered. No one can explain why sometimes we can and what proves to be the right place, right time. No one is supposed to positive. Creative thinking. Which challenges the imagination, quick energy, and stills the desire to see. As I look back, I realized my brothers realized we were never poor, we just didn't have any money. But our mother saw it to have a spiritual, the resistance, a spiritual element, provides a spiritual drive we call incentive. My life experience have taught me the value of many principles I like to achieve. First, education is a pyramid prerequisite of improving a lot Black Americans discovered through experience that the system does not always work in its behalf. It must be changed, I agree. I emphasize that the American system is intricate, frequently deceptive, and disqualified to change the system. He or she does not understand education means understand. That can be curious, discover all you can. How true. Be curious, good, worthy, decide what you want out of life. Set your sights aside and be afraid to dream big. Some down greater, but I know that he who never. Oh, that nigga hard. He who never dream never. Another, he. Is that what you want to like? Set your sights aside. Approach each new problem not with the view of finding what you hope to be there, but to get the truth realization you must grapple with. You may not like what you find in that case. You're entitled to try and change it, or be ready to take advantage of all opportunities. Be different, though it's sometimes dangerous to do so. Fifth, do not hate. Hate is unproductive. It creates nothing of value, and so much effect on the hater, the hatred. Above all, have faith in yourself. Be a person of worth and know it. Believe in yourself. And then it says, holding your conscience of a vision in life you desire. Move through each day with a vision yourself is strong, yet loving, flexible, yet in charge. Act as though failing was impossible. Within you are limitless possibilities waiting for birth. Go ahead, give light to them. Yours is a great responsibility each generation must. Oh my goodness! Oh, let's finish. Let's finish. Your act as though failing was impossible. All right. Yours is a great responsibility. Each generation must pick up where they last left off. There is no time for the weak, need, indecisive. Come, let me lead you this phone up. When these principles are the part of your life you have developed. We have, like America, such years. You have study and outline that can help you walk in the light of accomplishment. In the preceding chapters, you have been inspired success from this other. You have been introduced methods by share with you merely words of with. Each one of us have divine inheritance of good and a unique path to follow and to realize that good. Your path is your path. It's particularly you. Though you can though the general outcome of life and your specific goals may be similar to those events in their own. Each of us is a unique creation in the mind of the Almighty. What's right is what is right and appropriate for you, for all that you are and all that you want to become. What's right is what is consistent with your spiritual identity, who and what you really are. What's normal is what it takes for you to proceed on your path, fully confident intelligently. What it requires is for you to combatively and cheerily with others and still be able to achieve your goals and work out with your destiny in your own way. You are giving your riches, birthright, the privilege of controlling your. Therefore, treat your divine gift. Do not allow anyone to do your thing. Anyone to do your thinking for you. Influence your thinking in any manner set by the principles of God. Learn to think for yourself and trust your inner voice. It will guide you unfailingly. Mm. What is needed? The current need for a man, not organization, but when men and women can say, I, men and women who are ready and willing to bring the men and women who can say their struggles. Follow me. We need what is needed. The crying need is humanity, not urgent.